So, recently I've had this overwhelming feeling. By the way, this is gonna be a rant. I'm keeping that in. This is gonna be a rant video. There's gonna be some gameplay in the background. Not relevant. If you're here for the gameplay, enjoy it. But that's not why I'm here. I feel like I fucking suck, man. I kind of made a video about this like a little bit ago, or a while ago now actually. But I feel like I just physically cannot achieve a goal, like functionally. Or the goal that I set for myself was actually like a nothing burger. And so like that doesn't count, of course, right? Like hedonistic treadmill ass fucking logic. So like I'll be like, you know, I've been playing bass for like 2 years. And when I first started, I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna be able to play like, you know, basic songs or whatever. And you realize that, oh, learning bass is actually just fucking, just like root noting. Okay, well, now I'm gonna learn like an actually hard song. And like you'll like, there'll be like these category of songs where you like, this is just so simple, a baby could do it. It doesn't count. It doesn't count. Right, like I'm just root noting and like, oh, we get on 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4, okay, nice and easy. And then you'll be like, oh, I'm listening to fucking any like fucking psychedelic rock song from fucking Japan and it's kicking my ass, bro. Like what do you mean? Or like, you know, fucking half the Persona soundtrack. It's just like it feels like there's this insurmountable wall of talent that I like just physically cannot do as a human, like practiced or otherwise. It feels like it's impossible. Climbing in deadlock, I feel like I contribute fucking nothing. I my original target was, oh, I'll just make it to like Emissary 6. That'll be cool. I'll make it to Emissary 6. And now I'm like Archeon 3, and I'm like, I feel like Archeon 3 is like Archeon 3 is the exact same ball pit as like Ritualist 1. Like everyone sucks. I fucking suck. I don't know what's going on. Like I'm pushing waves. Like I think I should be pushing now, and oh, I should be playing back. I play support as well. Whenever I play like any other type of character other than Yamato, which she doesn't count. Yam, be real. If you know what I'm talking about, Yam doesn't count. She's just like, she's a brain dead character. Every other character, I'm like, I don't know when I should be doing. I'm playing a different game. I'm playing a different video game. I fucking suck. I fucking blow. You would think that like the fundamentals would carry over, but I suck. And like, this has just like been a thing for my whole life. It's fucking hard to like persistently do something that you're fucking horrible at, right? And I think like in part a large portion of it is like we see people who are so good all the time because the people who are good promote themselves and like get attention because they're good, and then that means like the pool of things that you witness in the space kind of dilutes to only the good people, right? And like at least when you're looking for good people, I guess. You know, if you're watching Deadlock and you only watch like fucking CF3 or Joe Chuck or whatever, like of course you're not gonna like pay attention. But like I watch the competitive scene, and so I care about the fucking good players, and so like I fucking see like, hey, fucking these guys are wizards with this video game, and they can like pilot this thing in a way that I didn't even think was humanly fucking possible. And then like you'll try to do it and you'll just get fucked, and you're like, man, like I do not have like the physical brain to execute that, right? And like that's been like the case like my entire life. I feel like I've never done this is so fucking chuddy. I feel like I've never done anything difficult. I feel like I've lopped every single thing that I've done. I have accomplished every goal through fluke, right? Like even when I was like taking photos, right? Like because I got really into photography while my eyes were still okay. I was like, oh, you know, I knew how f-stop, ISO, shutter speed, you know, like I knew what I was looking for. I knew how to take a good photo, but it was like, oh, okay, submit this photo for whatever, and then I would be like, What's an artsy photo? Like, I wouldn't take a photo and be like, oh, that was artsy. I'd be like, let me try and take an artsy photo. And people would be like, damn, that's an artsy photo. Good job. And I'd be like, yeah, I mean, like, I'm lopping. I didn't have the word for it then, but I'm lopping. Like, I'm a fake human being. I'm like a fucking flesh suit that is like going about and like acting like I'm doing stuff. I'm like this amoeba, like receiving light and going, oh yeah, this is how this works. And people go, good job. And I go, yeah, you better believe it, buddy. But like in reality, like the whole time, I'm just like fucking like, ooh, light, input in, input out, output out, you know? Like, it feels like I'm just fucking so bad at everything, everything I do, man. Even this shit, like, whenever I learn something, it's either like, oh, that is literally one button to like do this or that. Like, I've done a couple of edits that I send to my group chats, and like all of it is like really simple, and like that's because the tools are so good. But then like everyone else is using those tools too, and so there's this part of me that's like conscious, like, you know, cream comes at the top, of course. And another part is like, if you feel like you're faking something, every time you witness that, they've faked it too. You know, there's no such thing as like legitimacy, but you're the only one doing it the illegitimate way. You know, but I guess it's like a human being imposter syndrome, which is fucking insane. Cause like I'm like on a logical level, I would know that there are human beings that are worse at being a human than me, but I feel like I am the fucking worst human being on the planet. I feel like I have never functioned a day at like doing anything, which is crazy. Again, like, cause like, you know, I'll talk to like my normie friends, and they're like, yeah, you're great at this and that. And then I'll talk to my like chronically online friends, and they'll be like, yeah, I'm a fucking chud. I fucking suck. And then there's like I don't know, like my rational mind is like, you don't suck. Like, obviously you don't suck. But then like I'll witness like my day-to-day self function, and I'm like, man, I fucking suck. I barely know how to cook. I cook every fucking day, but I barely know what I'm fucking doing. Like I can make like fucking 5 or 6 meals, and like that's it. And like every time you talk to someone about cooking, they'll be like, oh yeah, I'm just like, you know, obviously you do it this way. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? I put the steak in the pan like 5 minutes aside or something. Like it and like, again, like I'll be like, okay, well, I know how to cook meat, but everyone knows how to cook meat. You just put it in a pan. On a logical level, I know that there are guys who order takeout when their wives aren't home because they don't know how to cook for themselves, right? Like, on a functional level, I know that I know more than them when it comes to cooking. But like on my day-to-day life, I'm like, I fucking suck at cooking. I can't cook at all. Like, I'm embarrassed. I wouldn't want to show this to somebody. Again, I feel like such a fucking imposter. It's insane in every facet of my day-to-day life. I don't know how I rectify it. Like, maybe like stepping away helps me. Maybe that saves me. Like, I don't compare myself. Like, comparison is the thief of all joy or whatever. But it like, how am I meant to get better if I don't if I don't like compare myself? I speak about this quite often. I had heart surgery when I was 21. Week in recovery, a bit longer to get back onto my feet. Not a big deal. Like, it wasn't that scary. It's open heart surgery, but it's not like, from the viewer perspective, what am I meant to do? You know, like, what, I'm gonna cry about it? Anyway, I remember thinking before it, man, this is gonna change the way that I view the world. I'm gonna be like a hyper-functional person. I'm gonna feel great. And like a couple of weeks after it, I was like, man, I feel like I have so much energy. I feel great. Like, there was a period where I could feel my heartbeat in my back. That's how like forceful my heartbeat had become. Really weird feeling. Anyway, I'm like, here we go. We're on. I'm gonna fucking run a marathon, and I'm gonna fucking save the queen from an espionage plot, and I'm gonna fucking kill the president, and everything that I want will be mine. Not that I want to kill the president, but you know, I thought more than anything, more than the energy, like that I would gain from it, I would feel like a motivation to like function as a human. I was like, I've just had low energy. You know, my body's been in fight or flight mode. Let's do this. We're so ready to do stuff. And I didn't. I fucking didn't. Of course I fucking didn't. Because I was hoping that I would magically be cured by the motivation fairy. And like, lo and behold, I wasn't. Right? Shocker. So I just... I don't know how I'm meant to feel. I don't know, like, how I fix myself. I don't know whether I step away from, like... I don't know. I don't know whether I need to change my cognitive schemas. I don't know whether I need to like accomplish something and then I can like give myself a bit of a, hey, you accomplished something, buddy. I don't know, man. It just fucking sucks. I think like there's a part of me, like, cause again, ever since I was a kid, I've been like, man, you fucking suck. And so I feel like chances are, the older I become, I'm gonna think, man, I fucking suck. But I hope I don't. I hope there's a part of me that is like, you're fine. You know, there's a part of me that, like, I hope more so that it becomes a more prominent part of me, I guess, right? I don't know how I do that. I don't know how I get there. Probably should not be screaming to the void about it, but be talking to a counselor. But, yeah, I think that's a good spot to end this video.